One of these phones is the new Galaxy Z Fold 5. The other, last year's model. Can you tell which one? If you look close enough, you'll find a few differences, but for the most part, this year's updates to Samsung's favorite foldable are minor at best. Outside and inside. So if you're thinking about ordering early, make sure to watch this video first. Hi, I'm MICHAELJOSH, your gadget matchmaker, and over the last decade, I've made it my job to show people around the world that tech can be easy, fun, and exciting. On this channel, I give you special access to the products I review, the events I attend, and all the interesting people I get to meet along the way. So, if foldables are your kind of smartphone, give the channel a like and subscribe, and I'll help you find the right gadget to match your needs. This is our Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 hands-on. To answer my question up top, it's pretty simple. The flash module has actually been moved to the side. Otherwise, the shape and size of the Fold 5 are the same. There are new colors though, apart from the usual phantom black. There's also cream, which is more white than last year's beige, and another lighter color, icy blue, which is my favorite this year. Everything else is familiar. There's a 3.4-inch display on the outside and a 6.7-inch display on the inside. This aspect ratio that's narrow and closed is unique to Samsung. Both displays are AMOLED panels that boast of amazing color and contrast. But the inside display, well, it's more superior, with a faster adaptive refresh rate that goes from 1 to 120 Hz, depending on what app you're using. This year, the phone's peak brightness hits 1750 nits, just like on the S23 Ultra. Hidden underneath the inside panel is an under-display camera, which historically produces subpar photos versus your traditional selfie camera. Samsung says AI optimizations, thanks to a new powerful chip, will make up for what the hardware or the physical limitations of the hardware are unable to do. It's the same case when it comes to the unchanged camera hardware. It's the software that does the heavy lifting. Like Samsung's high-end S23 series, the Fold 5 rocks one of this year's most powerful SoCs, Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 with Galaxy, a custom SKU that's optimized for Samsung devices. The chip is known to be excellent at battery efficiency, so I'm curious to find out how much longer the Z Fold 5 can last versus the Z Fold 4, considering they have the same 4,400 mAh battery. If you're interested to find out, make sure to subscribe to this channel because I will be giving you a complete battery test in my review. It's no secret, I travel a lot for work. This month alone, I've been on 4 trips already, and it isn't even the end of July. To stay productive wherever I may be in the world, I need to be connected to the internet. Which is why I bring the Nighthawk M6 Pro 5G mobile router with me everywhere. It supports international roaming in over 125 countries. So I brought it with me on my most recent trip to Paris. And not only did I get fast and reliable speeds on the go, my data was also secure. Because instead of connecting to public Wi-Fi, I have my own private connection. When I'm home in New York and I'm at a cafe or at a park, I don't have to worry about interference. The Nighthawk M6 Pro has support for 5G millimeter wave technology. It also has Wi-Fi 6E support, all of them the latest standards, so I know I get the fastest speeds available on all of my devices. It's got up to 13 hours of battery life, which is more than enough for a workday outdoors. But I can also plug it into the wall and get double the coverage area. And get this, I can connect to up to 32 devices, which means I can connect all the devices I have with me, including the phone I'm reviewing, which at the time that I was in Paris was the Nothing Phone 2. The Nighthawk M6 Pro 5G mobile router is available unlocked, so you can get a SIM card with a data plan that you prefer. Excited? Make sure to check all the links down below, and we'd like to thank Netgear for sponsoring this video. Of the two phones that Samsung unveiled today in Korea, the Flip 5 is more exciting, and you can click up here to watch that video. The Fold 5, on the other hand, as you might have noticed from the previous chapter's spec rundown, has only a few major changes. The first is a redesigned flex hinge, which fixes the wedge-shaped gap when the display meets the hinge, like the Oppo Find N2 and the Google Pixel Fold. This new design folds the display into a teardrop shape, but it doesn't do much for minimizing that gutter which Samsung foldables are known to have. The good news, though, is that Samsung says this new hinge design makes this phone its most durable yet. The phone has Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on both sides and an IPX8 water resistance rating. Long story short, after 5 years of iterating, Samsung is able to prove to naysayers that the displays on foldable phones are pretty durable. How durable is the display on the Z Fold 5? Well, only time will tell. One thing that sets Samsung's Z Fold line apart from its competitors is support for a stylus. Introduced with the Galaxy Fold 3 was the S Pen Fold Edition, which you could purchase standalone or with a carrying case. The original Fold's S Pen was larger, more like a mini pencil, which is a win in terms of ergonomics, but it was harder to tuck away. Unlike the S23 Ultra that has a built-in slot for the S Pen, to carry the S Pen Fold Edition, you'd either keep it in this faux leather sleeve that comes when you buy it solo, or if you bought it with a case, tuck it away in this slot. The only con is that you'd have this large bump on the back. Last year, Samsung updated the case so you could snap off the S Pen slot. This year, however, they've decided to make a smaller S Pen for the Fold. It's about the same size as the S Pen on the S23 Ultra. This smaller S Pen tucks away inside the groove in a new optional case, and it comes in a variety of cool colors, which I love. It doesn't have the retractable nib though, although Samsung reps tell me they are confident the display is durable enough to support pressure from a nib on an S Pen. The Z Fold 5 goes on sale on August 11th. Pre-orders start today, starting at $17.99 for the 256GB model. The phone is also available in 512GB and 1TB models. Samsung is also offering an incredible deal on their website. If you pre-order, you'll get a storage bump, which means if you order the 256GB model, you'll automatically get the 512GB model for free. If you're the kind to buy a new phone directly from your carrier, here are what offers are like for Verizon, AT&T subscribers. So, is the Galaxy Z Fold 5 your gadget match? I must admit I've had very limited time with the phone, so I'll leave any generalizations for an upcoming video for my review specifically, but if you are looking to take advantage of that pre-order deal, then I must say the Z Fold 5 is a pretty solid foldable smartphone. It has the best software for and on a foldable today, and it's powered by the most powerful processor. That said, this year's updates are minimal at best, so if you already own a Z Fold 3 or a Z Fold 4, then you should hold off from upgrading this year, maybe wait for next year and maybe hope for even more changes. Samsung deserves a lot of credit for making foldable phones mainstream, but now there are solid competitors from the likes of Oppo and Google. Which phone is better? Well, stay tuned because I will definitely do a review and comparison video. To make sure you don't miss that, subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so that you get notified as soon as we post it. Follow me on social media for all the behind the scenes fun stuff, and for news and updates, make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next video, I'm MICHAELJOSH. Thanks for dropping by.